So I'm already on TradingView and let's get started with analysis. So you can see these two indicators right in front of you, and let's go step by step, starting with the first indicator. As you can see with the current settings, it generates a large number of false signals which we don't need. And let's go to the settings tab. In the zigzag period we set to 20. As you can see, the number of signals has decreased and the signals have become clearly. And let's discard the second indicator. The second indicator is the moving average. To make this combination work perfectly, we also need to adjust its settings. In the tab, set the period 200, and then in the style tab I increase the white of the moving line and change the color to yellow for convenience. So let's proceed with the analysis of correct short and long positions entry. Let's start with the long position. We are interested in the green triangle, which serves as a signal to open a long position. Generally, this strategy works well with a 1:2 or 1:1 ratio. In this case, we have a signal to open a long position. We see that the signal came on a green candle. This isn't the ideal signal for opening a long position, and let's find a more reliable signal, or perhaps analyze opening a short position instead. More obvious signal for opening comes in the form of a red triangle. We see that the candle is below our moving average and a good distance from it, so in this case we can open a short position here. This strategy recommends placing the stop loss at this level. However, based on my experience testing the strategy, I always set the stop loss either slightly above the moving average or at the previous structural level, and here we could have opened a 1:2 or even a 1:3 ratio. Two key conditions: the moving average should be above your signal, and meaning above the candle where the signal appeared, and then you can stretch your position, adjusting your stop loss and take profit accordingly. And let me explain a long position entry, guys. Here is another good example. We see signal coming in and the moving average is above our signal, meaning above the candle where the signal comes in, and therefore in this case we can open a long position, place a stop loss at the previous strong structural level that you consider appropriate, and pull the position. For example, if we had opened a 1:2 position here, it might have taken some time to close, but a 1:1 position would have worked out well. We could have locked in a profit comfortably. In this scenario, that's the basic working principle of the strategy. I've just shown you examples of opening both short and long position on the Bitcoin to USD chart. Today we will trade Forex and open trades on currency pair using a 15-minute time frame. Let's start our trading session. So guys, we have a signal to open a long position. Let's set our stop loss and take profit. The stop loss is placed at the structural minimum, and let's open a 1:1 position here and see how the first trade reacts to entry point. Great trade, this entry point worked out quickly. I earned $100 from this trade to my bank account, and let's continue our trading session. Alright, the signal has come in for opening a short position and all the entry conditions have been met. We place the stop loss at the structural level and I'll likely open a 1:1 position, and let's see if the signal plays out. The signal worked again quite quickly and I closed the position with a profit, another $100 to my bank account. Excellent trade, and let's continue our trading session. Alright guys, the currency pair is Euro GPY. A signal has come in to open a long position, and here I will open a 1:2 position. All entry conditions have been met and the stop loss is set at the structural minimum, and let's see if the signals works. And the signal has also worked out successfully. I earned $200 from this trade. Excellent trade, and let's continue our trading session. Alright, the currency pair is GBP AUD. Signal has come in to open a short position. I've already set my take profit and stop loss. All the entry conditions have been met, and I'll likely open a 1:3 right here. Let's observe the result. The signal has also successfully worked out and I earned $300 from this trade. In total, $700 in profit to my bank account, As you can see, the signals are indeed effective, and in most cases with proper settings and correct market analysis, you will close almost 100% of your trades and profit. So during the time I tested the strategy, I prefer to open short positions as I found that short signals tended to work out better, but overall this is a completely breakdown of this indicator combination. Practice, share your feedback, and if you have any questions, you'll find to my Telegram in the video description. You can ask me any questions you have and I'll do my best to help everyone. Have a great day and see you guys.